Let's start with the main riff. Okay, so I'll do that slowly. It's mostly on the D string, starting on the 8th fret, dropping down to the 6th fret, and then over onto the A string, 6th fret. Now you've got to keep a pretty light feel on this to get that sort of funky disco-y type sound. So my left hand's pretty relaxed, and my right hand holding the plex, holding the pick is pretty relaxed as well. So you've also got to do some alternate picking in order to get it fast enough, really. Whoops, again. Okay, so that's the main riff. Now, before that starts, there's a sort of lead in, and that happens at a couple of places in the song, but this goes. Okay, so I'll go through that again. Slowly, I'm starting on the G string at the 8th fret. Okay, and then over to the 8th fret on the D string. Then does that 3 times, back to the G string, 8th fret, 1 note, slide out, and then get the 3rd fret on the D string, F. Okay. And then you're back into the other riff. Now I have noticed that when they play live, the guy seems to do the same or the very similar riff, but just using different notes, and he's doing it here. So it's which is the sort of harmony part to that bit. Okay, look at the second guitar comes in with a riff a bit higher up, so it's sort of similar, but yeah, say a bit higher. Okay, so I'll do this one slowly, starting on the 8th fret on the G string, then on the D string, 13th fret, and it's a pull off down to the 10th fret. So again, slowly move your hand. Okay, so that's the second guitar part, and then there's another riff that comes in which goes higher up still. Okay, so I'll look at this one now. So it's two notes together, double stop. So 12th fret on the G string, 11th fret on the B string, and I'm using those 2 fingers there. I find it easier. It's easier for me to do it that way. So I'll do this slowly. So there's a couple of slides in there. Slide out, down, just 2 frets. So keeping the same shape. And then a slide on the last bit of the phrase. Okay, so it does that. That's the main bit, and there's a slight variation to it. So it does that 2 times. And then the variation is. So I'm hammering on with my little finger, and that's going across the G and the B strings at the 13th fret. So that's the variation, and then it goes back to doing the normal one. Okay, so I'll try and play that again in its entirety. so I'm just doing downstrokes with that, and that's the other guitar part. So it's amazing how the two guitar parts work together. Now hopefully that gives you enough to get started or to play along to the track, but if you know the track and you're a fan of this record, then you should be able to find out which bits go where without me explaining any more about that. Okay, well, hope that helps.